One time I needed to go out and I discovered my car was very dirty. The mud from the previous day had stained the car and the tires. I wasn't ready to wash and I didn't want to go out with a dirty car. So I called a little girl in the neighborhood to ask if she knew anyone who would wash the car for me since the security was away. The girl told me she knew someone, a young boy who does errands for people in the neighborhood. I asked her to get the boy immediately. She ran off quickly to help me call the boy. Shortly after, I saw the girl walking with an old man dressed in green as they approached my compound. This old man was holding a stick in his hands. The stick had the skull of a human being at the top, and the bottom had the eyes of some kind of fish. The man was barefoot. He had long hair on his head and his face looked very ugly and unkempt. He had large nostrils and thick cracked lips. Fear gripped me. This person looked exactly like a witch. I could tell from the appearance alone. But I began to wonder if that was the young boy the girl called to wash. My car or the father of the boy. I began to wonder if the father had decided to follow the girl just to know me. I didn't want them to enter the compound even though I had left the gate open. So I quickly ran to the gate. But before I could get outside, the old man and the girl were already inside the compound. I looked at the old man. I gazed into his eyes trying to know his intentions. The man looked at me. I was gazing into mine as well. In his eyes, I saw something that seemed like veins at the center of his eyes. I felt a very strong energy around me. This man had strange powers. Once again, I asked myself, is this the father of the boy? I was waiting for the man to speak, but he didn't. I knew this one was not normal. So I turned to the girl. Uncle Speed, this is the boy. She pointed at the man. The boy. I asked in surprise. Yes, sir, but this is not a boy. She laughed. Uncle, he is a boy. He is 10 years old. No, I am 11 years old. The man replied. I heard the voice of a boy when the man spoke. As I stepped outside again, I saw the girl and the little boy standing before me. He looked very unkempt. He was physically barefoot. The old man's face was no more. It was at that point it occurred to me that I had seen the spiritual face of the young boy, and not the physical face he carried. The boy peered into my eyes. I was looking into his as well. I wanted to know his age and let him know that. I knew who he was even if he tried to hide it. So I asked, how old are you? You know my age already. I already told you. The young boy smiled. I looked him straight in the eyes and asked again, this time putting it straight to him that I meant business and knew who he was. The smile on his face disappeared. I saw his old face resurface and change back quickly to the boy again. He looked at the girl standing beside him and turned his gaze to me again. There was anger in his face. He meant business as well. Older than you. He responded. How long have you used him? How long? This is my body. He responded. I told the girl I did not need him to wash my car anymore, and that I was going to wash it myself. The boy turned and began to walk back home without saying a word to me. He knew I knew him. He knew I had seen his inner spirit, and he knew he couldn't attack me because I would know where the attack was coming from and would come after him. As I watched him exit the gate, I was happy I was able to figure out that he was not a normal child, but a witch who would have caused me more harm than good. This is why I shared this story, to enlighten you all. Keep your mind spiritually open to know, smell, and see things around you. Not anyone who walks around is spiritually normal. What you see is only the physical appearance of a person. So if you judge them for who they are, by their size, age and facial appearance, you will lose out and be wounded. Some humans whom you see on the road are not humans but spiritual beings. They carry powers beyond your imagination and could deal with you if they had the chance to. I will share secrets about such folks soon, but beware of the people you meet daily.